Howdy all, lovely to see you all again. Today we're going to be looking at a 3-note per string G major pentatonic working all the way across the fretboard. It's pretty windy. Let's take a look. Okay, so as I said at the start of the video, it's a 3-note per string G major pentatonic. Now generally when we're talking about pentatonics, we're only thinking about it as a 2-note per string pattern. If we're going to do a G major pentatonic, it looks something like this. Pretty meat and veg and kind of boring, but if we have it in sort of a shreddier 3-note per string context, we can do some really lengthy crawls and some cool stuff with it. So I want to go through it slowly from the top. We're going to start off on the G note, 3rd fret of the 6th string. I'm going to play 3, 5, 7, and then I'm going to jump to 5 of the 5th and play 5, 7 to 10. And the whole start of this exercise is just going to be sort of 2 groups of 3 or a group of 6. Okay, the second group we're going to repeat that 5, 7, 10 on the 5th string, and then use a similar shape but play 7, 9, 12 on the 4th string. Okay, the next group I do, I'm going to repeat 7, 9, 10 on the 4th string and then play 9, 12 to 14 on the 3rd string. And you'll notice I've changed from my middle to my ring because I have a bigger interval between the first 2 notes on that string. So I'll play that again from the top. Alright, let's move on from there. I want to play 9, 12, 14 again on the 3rd string, but then I'm going to jump to the 2nd string and play 12, 15, 17. Now it's a pretty big jump, and also you'll notice that I'm using that pointer ring pinky formation again. Okay, after that I want to play the 12, 15, 17 again on the 2nd string, and then I want to play 15, 17, 19 on the 1st. And that's kind of the first half of the whole exercise. So we'll put that all together again. Okay, then from the second half of the exercise, I was just working up what would be the box shape of the G minor pentatonic up an octave to what we had before, what I was showing at the start, but I'm adding in a 3rd finger so we can get sort of a continuation of this idea, but it'll be more around a box shape than a crawl. I'll go through it slowly. We'll do it 6 notes at a time again as well. So to start that off, that new bit, I'm going to play 15, 17, 19 again on the 1st string, but then reverse that. So we're going to go, so we're going to add in a 17, 15 at the end. Okay, then I jump to 17 of the 2nd string. That's the first group of 6. Okay, the next part's going to go 15, 17, 20, and then I reverse that on the 2nd string. And then I want to resolve that little group. Oops. That's right, middle finger on 16 of the 3rd string. So we're going to go 15, 17, 20, reverse that idea, and then jump to 16 of the 3rd string. Okay, next string now, we're going to play 14, 16, 19 on the 3rd string, reverse that, and then jump our ring finger to 17 of the 4th. So I'm treating all of these pretty similarly. Okay, next bit now I want to do is going to go 14, 17, 19 on the 4th, and then I reverse that, and then use my ring on 17 of the 5th. Okay, next one that I want to do is a very similar idea to that. I'm going to play 14, 17, 19 on the 5th string now, and then resolve that to 17 of the 6th string. Okay, thus far, there's one more string's worth because we're running out of strings. One idea here is I go 15, 17, 19, and then reverse that. And then I add the extra note that I would generally jump up a string, but I just play 17 of the 6th string, and then resolve it to the G, which is the tonic of the whole idea. So I'm going to go to finish it off. Alright, I'll play the whole thing for you and then we'll do it even slower with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. And that was my 3-note per string G major pentatonic lick. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. I'll catch you soon.